What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 9 of my Total Warhammer 3 Boris Ursus / Kislev campaign. So we left off last episode having seen that Kugath Plaguefather has found our faction and has beelined it straight towards us. We fortunately were able to sneak up on him and are now going into a battle directly with his army. Now before we do that, and I did save this at the end of last episode because I felt like we should do this cinematically, because I mean, we get to see the Plaguefather and see how well Boris does against him. Now that's going to be pretty interesting considering he has more than twice Boris's HP. Yeah, going to be pretty hard to bring down, although we do have a fairly considerable amount of range units. They will probably be tied up at least for a little while, dealing with the Nurglings and the like. Gonna be pretty interesting. Oh, and he also has a Soul Grinder. I see a Beast of Nurgle as well. The Soul Grinder is definitely something that we should probably focus on a little bit. Plague drones are gonna be kind of an annoyance for us as we don't have an easy way to deal with them if we don't shoot them out of the sky. Sounds like a pretty fun battle. Well, let's get right to it. Alrighty, here we go. Boris versus Kugath. Now, I have not yet encountered Kugath very much in my other campaigns, only occasionally seeing him in the realms of chaos, so it'll be interesting to see how effective he is. Oh, those poor Nurglings. Those poor Nurglings. Let's see your stats. They're pretty insane. We got 15k HP and 68 melee defense and 89 armor, so your effective HP is just through the roof. Plus, I assume you have at least some form of regeneration. You also have a healing potion, and your whatever the Nurgle spell is that allows you to heal. And we got what it's called. Fleshy Abundance, I think, is the name of the spell. Oh, do you not have it? Huh, maybe he hasn't teched to it. Weird. Well, I guess he can use Children of Nurgle to heal if nothing else. Anyway, they also have a Beast of Nurgle and, more importantly, a Nurgle Flesh Grinder. Or Soul Grinder, Flesh Grinder. That's the Slaneshi Grinder. Soul Grinder, here we go. And our little Grom is trying to hit it. It's not moving. I don't know why the little Grom is missing so much. Clearly, we need an Ice Witch of Tempest or a Frost Maiden of Tempest to get the spell that increases accuracy, because damn. That really misses well? You gotta be kidding me. I actually think that one might have hit, but this guy didn't react at all. Hopefully the next one actually manages to hit this. And, oh, that one looked like it smacked it in the leg. It just didn't react at all once again. How slow is this thing? It is, wait, it moves at 75 speed. It's insanely fast. It just happens to be walking, I guess, because I thought it was like the slowest unit ever based on how slowly it's moving here, but apparently quite fast and not the case. And what do we have? Kugath, what's your speed, buddy? Yeah, your speed's 28. Okay, yeah, I thought they would be about matching. Oh, there we go. It finally reacts to some cannon fire at last. And I take it it's moving up to try to get some cannon fire back on us, as it does have a fairly good range with that 360. Now, let's take a quick look at our army setup. As you can see, I've spread out our archers a little bit more. As I've said before, I generally only do this when the enemy has actual mages capable of dishing out AoE damage, which means we probably don't want to move our units so close. I did, however, keep all of our melee lines together because we're going to get charged by an absolute ton of enemy Nurglings, but at the very least they won't be able to destroy all of our range units together. Plus, it's a cute little setup. We've got this nice little hill. I had originally put the little Grom on top of this little ice plate thing, this little ice plateau. I don't know what to call this, rock formation. Geology majors, please let me know. Or wait, this isn't even geology. This is ice. Although I suppose if this was made of rock, it would still be called the same thing, wouldn't it? Whatever, this little ice shelf thing that we're gonna put the little Grom on and continue firing. Oh, and there we go. We got some shots coming in from the enemy Soul Grinder. Little artillery barrage. Looks like he's trying to go for Boris. And though that is disgusting, most of them appear to be missing. Ooh, one of those hit the armored Cossars, doing an okay amount of damage. I guess what I should have done is moved Boris a little bit further away from the rest of the army. Huh, now he's shooting for one of the, for one of our heroes. Maybe he's trying to poison them all? I'm not entirely sure. I feel like the way that the mechanics with the Nurgle stuff should have been that they had various different types of poisons, and like plagues, you could essentially try to stack them on enemies. So like one poison is good, and then having like 6 different types of poisons would be pretty disgustingly good. And I do mean disgustingly. But it seems like that's not the case. Well, devs, if you're listening, this is how I'd change the Nurgle army, as it doesn't seem to be very popular thus far. Although I can't wait to play the Nurgle campaign myself. Anyway, we got some Pox Riders. These are not Pox Riders. There are no Plague Riders riding, or Plague Bearers riding those Plague Toads. There's just Plague Toads. Alrighty, well now it's Toad versus Bear. And needless to say, I'm pretty sure that Bear gets the is the superior unit to the Toad. 36-31 versus 74-46 on dem stats, and we got range support as well. Oh, those poor Toads. Poor Toads, and this is with poison at that. Alrighty, more enemy units moving in. One of the other benefits of a staggered formation like we have over here is obviously the fact that as enemy units move in, our units attack them at different times rather than simultaneously, which means more enemy units tend to get attacked. Oh, nice. We're bringing down those plague drones. Are those death heads, or... Yes, they are. Alrighty, nice job, army. And yeah, we got a really nice position here with this kill in this ice shelf. Now, the enemy did go in with some Furies, and I am shocked at how much damage the Furies were able to dish out to a regular unit of Kossars. Now, granted, they're only Kossars. They're weak and pathetic in the sense that they're weak and pathetic in melee. Although, I mean, 42-35 aren't horrible stats, but between them having very low armor, obviously that's dangerous. Don't underestimate the regular Kossar unit. They're deceptively strong. Over here, the same thing is repeating as the other flank, wherein we are having our Bears defend the flank from the enemy Toads. And look at this, the enemy Soul Grinder is almost dead. Looks like the little Grom has almost won this exchange. Here comes another shot. Okay, well, this guy's still alive. Ooh, I wanted to see this firing animation anyway. Looks pretty nice. Man, I want to see its death animation, so we're gonna wait until the little Grom destroys it. Come on, little Grom, fire again. Here it comes, and... I think he disintegrated from being banished right before the little Grom actually hit it. That's pretty funny. And it looks like Kugath has actually killed 42 enemies already, possibly more than that Soul Grinder. Anyway, the enemy army is trying to move closer and closer, but all of its units are kind of getting ripped apart by our range. And a few of those Nurglings have reached our lines, but they're also getting... they're getting pretty beat up. I mean, they're Nurglings here. Don't expect them to actually dish out damage. A Beast of Nurgle has also tried to waddle its way forward, or slither its way forward to our front lines, but it gets stopped by Vladimir and Boris, who are going to pretty much obliterate it. They're on their bears after all. And just like Bear versus Toad, Bear versus weird slug thing is probably going to go to the favor of the Bear. Perhaps this is why everybody's actually after the Bear God, because Bear is just superior. And there we go, down goes the Beast of Nurgle. We're also starting to focus down the enemy Plague Bearers with our range fire, and I want to point that out, that they still have not reached our line. A few of the Exalted Plague Bearers have taking ranged shots, but they're still basically achieving nothing so far. And down go the poor Plague Bearers. Yeah. Our setup here is very, very strong, and we even have a little, like, natural barrier here where we were able to hold off any more Nurglings and Plague Bearers, and with that, the battle shifts very, very much in our favor. The enemy's down to about 1/5 of its units remaining, while we have barely lost 100 troops. Alrighty, and I think these are the last of the enemy Plague Bearers. Then there will only be Kugath, who is currently getting attacked by a summoned Snow Leopard, which, granted, is doing absolutely 0 damage, but still. There we go, last of the Plague Bearers. Boris is coming to charge in. Oh, cute little bear animation. I like the way it jumps to the side as it attacks. And there we go. All the Plague Bearers melt. And that is it for Kugath's army. In fact, Kugath himself is now starting to melt, but considering his HP and the fact that he loses, what, like 40... yeah, like 40-ish HP per second. How long would it take for him to disintegrate from 15k with 40 HP per second? I don't know. Gotta whip out a calculator for this one, which I'm not gonna do right now because the game hates it when you alt-tab, guys. Just don't alt-tab. Never alt-tab. As far as you're concerned, alt-tab doesn't exist. Or maybe as far as I'm concerned. Just many people have had bad experience with it. Does he pull out Nurglings from his stomach and chuck them at people? That's amazing. That's a damn good ranged attack animation. I want to see that again. Do it again, Kugath. Come on, do something. There you go. Now he's casting something instead. Might as well watch this animation as well. Oh wow, he's physically capable of getting up. I am a little bit shocked. I wonder what he's casting here. I think it was a debuff on a damaging single target spell on Vladimir. Rancid Visitation's upgraded. Ooh, yeah, that should do quite a nice amount of damage. He's at 4k now. We'll see what he's at after this. Ugh. Yeah, that's pretty gross. Nurgle having gross spells? Go figure. Alright, he's still disintegrating, and he's... Oh, damn it, I missed another Nurgle launch. Oh, well, Nurgling launch, rather. While Boris is here, starting out... Man, almost tipped that palanquin over. Would be funny if you could, in fact, tip it over. And he's gonna summon a bunch of Nurglings around him and puke out of his stomach. And there we go, he is indeed going to pull out some Nurglings and chuck them at us. But the rest of the army is coming here to add their range firepower to what's going on here. The battle is just about over. It's just, once again, Kugath, and he's now at half HP. Boris is now smacking him around with the help of the, well, with the three bears, I guess. The Patriarch and the Frost Witch, although Boris and the three bears will make more sense once we have our second Ice Witch. And there we go. Keep on hitting Kugath. We're also healing up a little bit, and I also used the Protective Crystal Sanctuary on Vladimir, as he got pretty heavily damaged by that Rancid Visitation spell, and there we go. Oh, damn it, I wanted to see his dying / fading away animation. Looked like he got hit by a bunch of arrows and guns at the same time and then died, but I really hate how the game doesn't let you see that. Man, as several games have a habit of doing this, Battlefleet Gothic in particular, the very last ship, you just want to see that ship explode and come apart, and then the game's like, nope, victory. Damn you. Shaking my fist at the screen. Anyway, let's see how we did, and let's see how the enemy did, although I'm willing to bet it ain't too well because they could barely reach our battle lines. Man, I think this battle really outlines the big issue that is with Nurgle armies, and just how slow that army was, just trying to get to our hybrid ranged army, the way that our little Grom was able to take out their Soul Grinder, and generally speaking, every single one of their plague bearers. Let me just see here. Yeah, they basically all died without doing any damage by being ripped apart by our range units. Only Kugath was able to do damage, and he did a fair amount of damage, and damn is he a tank. But otherwise, the rest of the army was essentially a non-entity. Well done, everybody. I guess, money? 3,000 money or 19 devotion. Damn, that's a pretty big... It's a pretty big amount of cash, but it's also a pretty big amount of devotion, and we do need that devotion to keep popping our stuff. Yeah, fine. Sacrifice those captives, I guess. We need devotion to build churches, damn it. Alrighty, there you go, Boris. You received a plague because you defeated him. Yeah, okay. Chance of plague spreading minus 20% and growth plus 10 local province. Oh, nice. I like the free growth. And a hedge wizard. Do you not have a hedge wizard already? It's here for the first thing that you have. What about you? Are you able to? Yes. And what about you, Boris? Do you have a hedge wizard? No. We could take away, for example, the +1 control from you. Wait, can you carry hedge wizards? Let's see. Let's see, veteran warrior, no, valet. Ooh, valet. You know what? I'd rather have valet than the vodka distiller right now. Take the valet. And I think... Wait. Kislevite Kossar, you don't have one of those, but we can increase your movement range for your army? Oh, we should probably do that. Bailiff as well. Let's replace that with the Kislevite Kossar then. And then... Administrator, construction... Yeah, the rest of this stuff is irrelevant, and yeah, it looks like we can't put it on lords. All right, well, it is what it is. Basic armor. Do we not have any armor? Just the gambler's armor free. Wait, Boris, did you not? Wait, I'm confused. He used to have armor. What? Is this something to do with the patch or something? He used to have some sort of purple armor. What the heck is going on here? Wait a second. Am I crazy? Am I thinking of another campaign? Oh, it's right here. I must have misclicked it, my bad. Oh man, my brain just broke there for a second. It's been happening a lot lately. Oh man, okay. Anyway, I guess we keep making Boris a fighter, although we're getting close to being able to get to Elemental Bear, so maybe we just start putting the points into here and get it preemptively. It's not like Boris isn't already a great fighter. Let's just get this and get to those Elemental Bears ASAP. Yes, which is happening in exactly 2 plus however long it takes to get the final level of this. 4 turns, although we need to save up 14k to get this as well. At the very least, we get some regular Warbear riders. So yeah, you're good. You do have a plague. So let's see what this plague is. Plague, ague, just ague, that's it, thanks. That's specific. Let's see, infections plus 5 on plague is spread. All units suffer attrition. Okay, so we don't want to spread the plague, so here's what I think we do. We move towards Sabre Mountain, we sack it. Or maybe we even raise it. Create a barrier between our lands and those of Kugath, essentially. It's probably the better way to do it. You, Dmitry Krasny, you are sieging Tsar Nagrund. With what? 15 units. What do we have here? Bunch of dervishes, and... Can we win this? Let me see this. Valiant defeat, really? Oh wow, you have a lot of Streltsy and stuff. That is, oh, and a couple of snow leopards as well, eh? Huh. Well, I guess we could let you siege this place for a while and then come back with Boris to deal with you. I mean, we could certainly fight, but yeah, you do have a lot more armored stuff than we do. The Streltsy have me very concerned. Yeah, you know what? Just decline the attack for now. A little bit annoying, but what can you do? Not a huge deal. At the end of the day, we will deal with it. Now we probably have enough money for various things. First of all, let's pop that DAS thing for that supporter when constructing buildings, because that's probably, once again, the best thing that we've got here. Well, support is generated when fighting a battle is also not too bad. Don't get me wrong, but we're probably not fighting as many battles as we are building buildings. So let's invoke this, DAWs, and then we'll just be careful with our devotion. Let's not get to any more incursions right now. They're obviously pretty problematic. Alrighty, well then that means no upgrades to churches, but upgrades to plenty of other stuff. Carrick Ungor, let's upgrade you so that you can watch the passes. I would love to get our reductions here by having our lord here. Ooh, speaking of having our lord here, here's a problem. These places all need walls quickly, or else they'll get retaken by the undead or by the Skaven. And you're busy right now. Plus you're plagued up. Well, that's annoying. I mostly just want to get out of our own territory so we don't spread the plague to Uzkalak. I mean, I do imagine we should be able to take this out fairly easily. Alrighty, well, let's just hope that this works out. We'll give you guys the levels later. I also want to double check the Bear Witch project here. You, our new Frost Maiden. Oh yeah, we can't get her. We can't get her up and running because we have you still wounded. Okay, fine. That's why we're researching technology for that particular purpose. I remember now. Let's end the turn. Let's end the turn and proceed to Sabre Mountain, sack it or raise it, and then move back. Man, although I just realized something. Wait, Boris Ursus, you have incoming control. Wait, you didn't have this before? Huh, weird. So here's what I was thinking. You are currently bordered by Loose Tooth, Ice, and Sabre Skin. Here's my question. Are we aware of these factions? Yes, we are. Okay. Because if we weren't, I would be like, maybe we don't necessarily want them to become aware of us, because then they will just try to attack us, because the AI has some unfortunate tendencies in that regard. Now, you suffer attrition. Does that mean you can't heal at all? Yeah, you can't heal at all. Well, you can raid for at least a turn then. Free money, and then attack Sabre Mountain next turn, and then we'll start moving back. You're gonna siege for a while, but we'll be able to get there before you attack. No doubt about that. Otherwise, is there anything that we want to get in terms of upgrades? Uskalak is almost level 5. Ooh, and we are able to start building bears. Good. As soon as we come back here, hopefully plague-free, we don't want to spread our plague to those bears, then we'll move down here. We also need to move down to the Plain of Tzar to actually build these buildings, which is a good reason to save the money that we currently have. Alrighty, wait, are we still down to 1 Ataman? Yeah. How many provinces do we need? I think we get one when you get one more, right? For every 2 provinces, yeah, that's what I was saying. So we just got this one, this one, this one, and then when we get the high pass from those guys. Okay, yeah. We're gonna get you, Ataman, we're gonna get you. Let's see. Let's also assign some points now, I guess. You use Ice Maiden's Kiss constantly. Absolutely constantly, which means we should probably... Ooh, also let's get scouting. Do we just put all points in scouting? We do use Heart of Winter occasionally, but not as much as Ice Maiden's Kiss, but I do want the extra items, so let's start with those and then we'll figure that other stuff out later. You're still trying to get to being a relatively decent fighter, so let's give you Blessing Discs. And then let's end the turn, and then let's take out Sabre Mountain, and then move all the way back. Oh, he's gonna run away. Ha, good, good, he knows what's coming. And I think we should be able to auto-resolve this one, because even if we lose like a basic unit, we were gonna get rid of him anyway. Diplomatic relations with humans, leadership when fighting demons of chaos, yes, dogma. I'll give this a quick wait. I think this has happened this particular campaign before, but I'm not entirely 100% sure whether it was indeed this campaign, so I'll give it a read. The unthinkable has occurred. We have uncovered a chaos cult in the very heart of the motherland. The blasphemers were summarily executed, but we must take drastic action to prevent such an infection occurring again. Dogma. Instill new fervor within the populace. Make every child understand exactly what happens when a ruin visits Kislev. As the nightmares grip them, they will beg their parents to protect them, no matter the cost. Yes, you beg your parents to protect you, Dogma. Alrighty, and mission successful. Upgrade any settlement to building to level 5. We get a Balalaika of the Arari. Passive ability, ooh, that's a pretty nice augment. Yes, good. A Shield of Talos and a Fencer's Blades. Oh, these are some very nice pickups. Like, these are all very good for their level. Huh, or their rarity. Level of rarity, that's a thing. What are you carrying currently? You're carrying Saint Anushka's finger bone. I guess since you, sir, are our support patriarch, you can hold the balalaika and play for your followers. Then I guess we give the Fencer's Blades to... keep the Obsidian Blade, actually. We'll give the Fencer's Blades to you for now. We'll probably transfer them to another lord, an actual lord, at some point. You also don't have a talisman, so you might as well get the Obsidian Amulet. Wait, what do you have? I don't know why I keep going through this instead of down here. You don't have a talisman at all. Oh, I'll take the talisman. You have Gambler's Armor, definitely keep that. There's an Obsidian Lodestone and an Obsidian Amulet, but they're the same thing, so it doesn't matter. I really don't understand why they do that. Also, I want to take Ruby Ring of Ruin because I hate it. And I want to take... Which one will we never use? Probably we'll never use Berserker's Sword as opposed to something like a Sword of Battle. Yeah. Now, take out the Berserker's Sword salvage. What did that give us? Oh, damn it, I meant to fuse, not salvage. Ah, well, too late now. My bad, I got so excited. Oh, well. I guess we got a tiny amount of cash. How much did we get for that? 200? Yeah, it's salvage is just so not worth it. Well, you make a mistake once and then you generally don't make it again. So, yes, it's nice that it didn't happen with anything rarer. Okay, next up, Vladimir, you get your own Obsidian Lodestone, buddy, and I believe that's about it. Oh, wait, you can have a Shield of Talos. There we go. Now, you have everything but your arcane item and your enchanted item, but we don't have any of those. I mean, I guess we could give you the Balalaika, but you're running around spreading spells around much more than this guy is, I feel. Plus, you're a better fighter, so maybe just keep it on the support guy. Keep him as in a support role. Alrighty, you are good. Now, let's raise Sabre Mountain. Alrighty, and decisive victory, and nobody will die. Beautiful. A little bit of damage, but it happens. And then we will raise the place. There we go. And passive ability, Feather Foe, Torque, don't care about that. What's the... Okay, one more level until Plague, and then we can move out of here, hopefully. Alright, well, nice. And then I guess we go briefly here. This will also allow us to build up this stuff, and maybe build a couple of Streltsy. They're gonna cost some money, but I did want a couple. Now, Beledna Gospodar. You are the one that has Martial Magician, better bows, and perfect vigor. But we now have a better... we have a better ice switch available, which is the other Beledna Gospodar that has steel tech. Wait. Is this a bug? Is that a third Beledna Gospodar? What are you doing, game? Okay, wait, maybe that's not a name. Maybe it's like a title or something? Beledna Gospodar. I gotta look this up and put it in some translation for Slavic stuff. It sounds like a name, but it's very suspicious that we got 3 in a row of the exact same name. I.e. either my game's bugged or something's going on here. But anyway, yeah, I think what we do is we make you go away, sorry. Disband. Permanently disbanded regardless of immortality. I know, but I'd rather have the better one. Sorry. I know it was a waste of money, but whatever. Beledna Gospodar. Plus, we already had way too many Beledna Gospodars, and I think some of you guys had suggestions for what to rename them too, but nonetheless. Specialist X3, and then we will go for Steel Tech. You're going to be on the field, and you're going to Krazund next. Keep an eye on the undead, all the while stealing that tech for us. Now, Silver Pinnacle. Well, let's just hope that you can defend yourself, because I feel like the undead are coming. Everything else I think is good. Oh wait, do we have another Patriarch available? No, we don't. Okay, wait. We can't even build one there. Wait, aren't we supposed to be able to build one out of these things? Oh, wait, I think we have a level 2 church somewhere here, yeah. We can indeed. We're at 1 out of 4 on the Patriarch, so they do cost us quite a bit. Corruption, Intelligent, and Strongholder. Melee defense +5 in unknown territory, that's not bad. For all units in army? It's not bad for a defensive force. The only thing is, what would be the point of having you? Cleanse corruption, damage building, replenish troops, wound, hinder replenishment. Honestly, none of this makes me want to get one of these as a field agent. We're much better off using witches for our field agent. Speaking of witches for the field agent, Ice Core, let's get another one. Or Frost Maidens, what? Oh, Beledna Golovac. Okay, so we have a different Beledna now. So this is the 4th Beledna, but at least it's not a Gospodar. You're being very weird, game. Stop it. Let's see. Now, what were we going to do here? Yes, I did want to get the Royal Barracks to get at least a couple Zargard for Boris, as he does buff them up, but I really wanted some Groms, some little Groms and heavy war sleds, because they're pulled by bears, people. Bears. And you know what I haven't had enough of? Starts with a B and ends with an air. Let's, I guess, get that then. Ooh, do we have a... I do have one of these here, which makes me tempted to get a Hallowed Forest, but then we won't be able to get both of this. I suppose we could build that thing in another territory, but I definitely want one of these. But either way, we have to do that next turn, because we have to wait until you get here to reduce the costs, so we're gonna end the turn, and then we're gonna go there next. Just gotta get a little bit more devotion. I'm a lot less concerned than I was before, because we now have all these churches. Well, all these, we have like 4. Hey, these guys are actually gonna attack. Alrighty, well, let's give this a quick fight. I'm glad that they're not being cowardly about it and just trying to starve us out, as the AI has a really general tendency to do. Dmitry Krasny. I remember you. Or perhaps I remember your name. Not to the degree of Beledna Gospodar. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, did you build towers or did you build rams? Well, you got some towers here. Oh, I haven't seen the Kislevite towers yet. Let's see. Got a little bit of... Now, what is this for? Is this for running into people, or is this for... What is this for, exactly? Why is there a spiked wheel here? Damn it, stop that. Huh. Is it to smash aside smaller walls? But it's made of wood. And again, so is a battering ram. Huh. If anybody knows what exactly the purpose of this thing is on a relatively slow siege tower, do let me know. Maybe if it's Maybe it's supposed to be as like a sort of... like if you were to move this through an enemy formation just to like kill units, although who knows? I don't, that's for certain. Alrighty, let's move everybody back and let's prepare for this attack. Now, main portion of the force looks like it's here. Aha, and we got, okay, yeah, we got armored Kossars and stuff here, so let's put you up on the walls. Then we need a unit of Tzar Guard at each gate. Plus, I guess we'll keep the Lord on this side. And a unit of Tzar Guard on this gate as well. In fact, I'll never get through this gate, so this unit of Tzar Guard is actually going to go up here, and then this unit of Armored Kossars is going to go here. What are they climbing the walls with? A unit of Kossars and a unit of Kossars with great weapons. Ouch, but, you know, it is what it is. Then we take one regular unit of Kossars, put it here. One regular unit of Kossars, put it, I guess, here. And then this thing won't reach, so I guess it's just these that we need. Alrighty. Oh, they probably have some cav out there as well, but whatever. Now, the rest of our range units are going to go up here, where the vast majority of their forces are. Like so. And wait, not you. Not you or you. Okay, yeah, you guys can go... in fact, wait. You go up here, at least temporarily. And then you go over here, because you can't reach the enemy until they get really close to you anyway. There we go. And then you do this. Alright, who else is still available? You guys, do you want to sally out and attack these guys? Maybe there's a bunch of Streltsy back there, but I'm not really super convinced that you could actually beat them. You Winged Lancers, I like to keep you in the center, and then last but not least, more range units to keep them here. Hopefully they don't break through this side. And I believe, unless I'm forgetting somebody, that's everybody. We have 1,000 supply, and we could start getting some basic towers set up, though I'm generally thinking that we probably want to get the armor-piercing ones rather than the regular arrow towers. Oh, they do some armor-piercing damage. Alrighty, let's start battle. Alright, you guys, hit those towers. Target the ones with the Kossars with great weapons first, and then the other ones second, if you can. Alright, you can't really target anything. In fact, you guys can move right back here. Alrighty, there we go. Well, good luck with that. Let's check back what's going on the other side. Should probably tell the Ice Guard to target the Rams here, rather than the Cav. Oh, are they going to move in to try to kill our Cav? Perhaps. Also, we should probably tell the towers go for the Ram stuff as well. Yeah, see, you're wasting your shots on the frickin' Snow Leopard. What are you doing? Don't do that. You make me sad. You guys, not a lot of chance to kill these things, but give it a try. All right, how we doing? We are ready to build a tower. That's how we're doing. Let's go. Tower 1, ready to go. No, an enemy tower has fallen. Nice. Keep it up. Keep it up. And keep firing as soon as these guys fail to make it through. Oh yeah, these guys are going after our dervishes, aren't they? Dervishes, do you want to attack those Streltsy before the enemy gets here? If these are Winged Lancers, they'll be slower than you, wouldn't they? Speed 86 versus 94, a little bit. Honestly, not so much faster that it's any kind of, that it really matters. Streltsy are doing some damage to our Ice Guard here. And the enemy Rams look like they're gonna make it through, so this will open up. Yeah, alrighty, you know what? We have to focus the enemy Lords down, and we have to focus that cat down as well. Don't want these guys in here. Alright, this also tells me we're gonna need you. In a moment, you guys are gonna have to brace, and this tower is doing nothing, so we're gonna have you move down here and help out. Alright, how are we doing on this side? You guys ready to attack those Streltsy? Yeah, go for it. You guys hit them in the back, though. I think those guys are actually climbing. Yeah, these guys are clearly climbing. Maybe move you guys. Ooh, wait, you're unarmored Kossars. You know what? We need you maybe to go here. But then these guys are also climbing. Damn. Alright, well, it looks like our Kossars, our regular Kossars, will also have to fight then. That's the deal, I guess. That's what you signed up for. When you signed whatever thing you signed, you probably got conscripted. But would they have gotten conscripted? I don't know. Attack those. Now go right here. I know that you can attack units that are climbing. You just need to sort of set up near it. There you go, there you go. You guys help out with this as well. Because you can't order them to do it directly, you have to order them to sort of go near an attack. Alrighty, and I'm happy with that. Let's check back on the other side. Are the Rams through? There's a Boyar that's through. Alright, we'll surround him with the Tzar Guard there. And it looks like some of the enemies are climbing as well. But, oh wow, yeah, the enemy's in a pretty bad shape there. Some Streltsy are climbing, but I would think that they would lose against the Ice Guard. You help out. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're going after our Patriarch. Dudes! What are you doing? Surround him. Don't just let him do whatever he wants. The frig. Alright, you just move away. Damn. Move away, buddy. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to run away. If nothing else. Alright, well, they should be able to take care of that. How are we doing on this side? And, well, these guys look to be like they're losing a bunch of units. These guys are running off the walls, or they're basically dead either way. These guys are still fighting, though. I wonder what they're gonna do. Alright, you know what? You, go attack. Go attack. You guys are not achieving anything here, so just go over here and maybe attack the, that unit of armored Kossars, just like you are. Alright, back to where we came from on this side, and I'm actually surprised that the enemy has not routed. Ooh, but they are through the gate now. Let's see, you guys move away so that the armored Kossars can take some shots at the cat there. I also want you guys to switch directions, and you guys to attack this unit of Streltsy. There we go. Alright, you, shoot. Alright, you know what? Lancers, move away. Oh, the tower's firing at least. Oh, we can build another higher level tower now. We can build one up here. Where's the best location to do this? Clearly the other side is screwed. This side's completely screwed. Oh, this unit might still survive. I'm just looking for a good location for a tower. I guess here, although it's not going to be able to shoot over the walls very well. Well, I guess we'll give it a try. Oh, it looks like the chain route is here either way. Alrighty, well, we probably want to destroy as many of the enemy units as possible, so let's give that a shot. And what the heck? I did not mean to click that, whatever it was. I think I right-clicked a unit by accident. Alrighty, well then now we just speed it up and wait for the enemy to explode. Are you guys attacking this gate this whole time? You moved down here. Wait, actually, no, wait, if they're gonna chain route, there's no need for you to move down here. Let the towers actually, let them attack. There we go. Probably should have gone to some other towers as well. You go here. Cap that. Now we can speed it up. Annoying that some units are running inside our frickin' city. But there is a tendency for that in this game. You guys go after this. If you can... Wait, what? What? They can escape inside the walls like this? They can go through walls? I didn't know that. That's annoying. Oh, aren't we supposed to be able to kill them? Come on, game, what are you doing? There we go, at least the enemy lord is dead and we're sped up to max. The way they just went through those walls was really quite funny. And I think this unit is gonna dissipate anyway, so let's end the battle. Pretty trivial. Once again, I'm glad the AI attacked. Wait, what did the auto-resolve say about this? I forgot to check. I completely forgot. Which is not like me. Usually I laugh at the auto-resolve for whatever insane thing it says, but... Oh well, I'm gonna have to go back over the video after just to check. And we are gonna get, oh, we can't get devotion for this one because we didn't, whoa, 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 supporters. Why does it say -2? I am using invocations of the motherland allows Kislev to sway its population to becoming supporters of its cause. Very confused as to why it says -2. Is it because we defeated a Kislevite force? Did it always do that? Why do I feel like I'm noticing things this particular episode? Or maybe I'm just tired and don't know what's happening anymore. Anyway, are you gonna siege us again? If you are, we're just gonna auto-resolve you to death. Hopefully at least this time it doesn't say anything crazy. Faction destroyed Brotherhood of the Bear. Oh, those guys wanted to have an alliance with us. Oh, what? Settlement receives plague. Oh, come on. From the settlement Sabre Mountain. Sabre Mountain isn't a settlement anymore. Oh, ruins can carry plague, but how can you carry a plague? I guess it's a magical plague, so fine. But whatever. Hero capacity +1 for Frost Maiden, swell. Base weapon damage +20 for all factions, a brutal business. Yeah, this is a standard holdover from game 2. You need to move now. You need to steal tech and keep an eye on enemies. And I guess regardless, ooh, hello, these guys have nearly a full stack. You're gonna go down here. And, or maybe to Fort Dorshny Fort to build some bears also. These guys are gonna keep raiding and annoying us, but... well, not too much we can do about that right now anyway. And let's see, what do we have here? Our next thing. Well, we might be about to build some Zargard. Construction cost for resource producing buildings. It's probably a decent pickup. Probably a decent pickup. Ice Court training for Ice Switch Lords. We could start getting Ice Switch Lords as well. Because, well, I mean, while we don't need them yet, we will soon start needing some extra lords. I mean, it can't be just Boris, especially when we enter the Chaos Realms. I'll start with this, just for the reduction, and then we'll change it up afterwards. Alright, Uzkalak. We need buildings to build 5k for this? 5k? Yeah, but it gives us plus 30% local resource production. Oh man, that's steep. It's a very steep game. I'd like to awaken the land, but I think we need the control right now because that's the only thing keeping us positive. Alright, fine. And this is 14k. You know what? Yeah, I think we'll hold off on the elemental bears. They'd be too expensive to build them right now anyway. I do, however, want to build this and then this, even though that's also too expensive, but once again, it is what it is. And then I guess we'll hold off on the Zargard here, at least for now. We'll build it in another province, plus the expense. I want bears instead. You are going to build a Hallowed Wood here instead, because we already have one of these farm estates here. And I guess we build this anyway. Fine. Fine, game. You got me, okay? Is this what you wanted? Now, you have a Frost Maiden, once again of Tempest. I'm gonna keep doing this until we get one that's Tempest that I actually like for the bears. Ideally one that actually buffs bears, you know? And World's Edge Mountains. 3k. Do we wait for Boris to come here, or is it gonna take too long? I feel like we're better off not waiting. You know what, let's just build this. 42. Hey, we get to support the Ice Court soon again. But here's the thing. Do we waste some of our devotion on this to build another level of church? Because it will increase the amount that we get, and it's cheap, and it also takes ages to build. Yeah, probably. Probably. Fine, do it. You know what, get the Gem Cutter's Workshop as well, screw it. Let's not waste the time, because these things all increase faction-wide by virtue of having that, so it's generally speaking, in my opinion, worth it to not waste the time. And I guess the same thing happens with you, but Boris is actually kind of close here, unlike the other locations, so we actually can wait. Now, Kirk Ungor, what is up with you? I guess we're going to build a market square. Alright, market square it is. Market square it is, and upgrade building, okay. Oh wow, we're running out of time, damn. That's a crying shame. Alright, well let's end at least one turn. I just want to see if anything interesting happens, like for example the ogres finally attacking us. They've been at war with us for a while. What is this? Is that a stack? Is that... No, it's just a plague ridden, okay. Tsar Negrin has been besieged yet again. Hungrier than the average bear, upkeep minus 30% for Warbear Rider units, and minus 50% for Warbear Rider units recruitment costs. This is amazing, also hilarious, but amazing, because we were just about to recruit a bunch of them. Let's see what this says. Feeding warbears is an expensive business. The beasts consume their own body weight in meat daily. The discovery of an enormous Slaneshi cult hiding in Erengrad's sewers is thus an occasion for celebration rather than dismay. Blasphemy is duly purged, and the bears sleep well. Are you sure you want to feed bears Slaneshi? I don't know if that's gonna end so well. I mean, you're gonna get Slaneshi bears, and I'm not sure you want that. Let's see, auto-resolve this, obviously. And we cannot take devotion, and thus we will take money. Even if it was barely any money. 46. Okay. Okay, getting some support in there. Man, these orcs are still alive, aren't they? We still have to go all the way down here. Oh man, there's a freaking gold mine down there too. Really gotta prioritize going down here and taking all this stuff for ourselves as soon as we can get a second army to start dealing with it. We're getting there, we're definitely getting there. Boris, head to Uskalani. Okay, then, build this Hallowed Wood. Hold off on this. Because here's what I want you to do, Boris, my friend. It takes 2 turns to recruit warbears. Hopefully this guy doesn't attack us because we're doing that. I don't think he will. How many can you recruit at once? Only 2. Oh, for the love of... They're so cheap right now. 84. 84. I know it's only for a few turns, but damn. Ooh, okay. So, unfortunately... I'm thinking we want to get rid of these Kossars, but they're quite high level. We could transfer them to another army, but then we'll just start losing so much of our cash. Oh, but I really don't want to lose a high-level amount of units. You know what? Let's transfer you to your army first, just because you're free. We had a quest for this anyway. And then we'll replace you with an Ice Witch later. Speaking of Ice Witches, Vanguard deployment or Perfect Vigor. Wow, every single one seems to get Perfect Vigor. Let's do that, but then let's hope that we get bears afterwards. Actually, you know what? Since there's administrative stuff left to do, I think I'm going to call this episode here. We're out of time anyway. Next time, we're going to trade a bunch of these Kossars. We're going to recruit a ton of bears. I'm thinking 6 more, perhaps? Or is that too much? Maybe at least 4 more bears. I want at least 1 more little Grom, a couple sleds, and a couple Streltsy. So that should leave room. So yeah, maybe 6 bears. Or is that not enough? Let's say if we get 4 Zargard instead of 5 armored Kossars. You know what? I'll think about it. We definitely want to make use of Boris's cheap bear ability. I feel like he should be able to get cheaper little Groms and stuff as well, but I guess that would be too powerful. Anyway, as I said, next time we retrofit Boris's army to have bears, Streltsy, and, well, not elemental bears of Zargard yet, but eventually. Just gotta be something that we keep an eye on. Other than that, we will most likely move up here to start ripping apart the undead and hopefully take the entire territory of High Pass, start fortifying it against the Norskins for obvious reasons, as they will declare war on us, as it is only a matter of time, and possibly start building up our second army to start moving down here, taking Darklands territories, as we want all the stuff from the orcs, especially this gold mine from the whatever you are. Some kind of orcs as well. Moon Howlers, Greenskins, yeah. I saw the Goblin Moon there, the bad moon, and knew that it was orcs. Anyway, calling it here. Next time, more killing, more bears, much more bears. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback with regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the bear algorithm, and thanks for watching.